Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel for another review of a lesser known film that was a really relatable watch. Having been invested in films about teenagers a lot recently, there's a lot of things that made this one stand out the most from all others. So this is Kia's Reviews and this is my review of Booksmart.
No.
No.
Not acceptable.
This is not okay.
Who allowed you to be this beautiful?
Who allowed you to be this beautiful?
Who allowed you to take my breath away?
Booksmart starts off really quickly introducing its characters in Amy and Molly, portrayed by Kaitlyn Dever and Beanie Feldstein, in a really quick comedic sequence that sets up exactly what to expect from the rest of the film, which is a fun and relatable comedy based around the lives of two graduating teenagers. For a film that's purely original and funny without it seeming forced, Booksmart couldn't help but be truly wonderful, giving teenagers a movie in which they can enjoy by pointing out the awkwardness in asking people out, or even just having crude jokes with their friends. That's the particular highlight Booksmart seemed to play on a lot.
I know you could do that from that angle. Oh wait, what did I miss?
Go back, actually.
Let's start back.
Let's start right
Up there.
Well, if you guys want to listen to your music, I can just plug it in up here.
No!
Was that Cardi B?
This movie really touches on the realism of teenage life, being completely focused on these two girls who graduate the following day and understand that their plot is about the journey of how these girls go to their first party ever, therefore experiencing new things like drinking, drugs, sex, etc. for the first time. For a movie of this runtime to be constantly comedic and interesting, which is a really hard thing to achieve with a comedy, the plot does sound like it could be a pretty flat project. But the strengths of this brilliant cast and incredible direction by Olivia Wilde, Booksmart knows what it is, and it produces a wonderful expression of life as a teenager and how people are expected to grow when the people around them may present themselves in a different way.
What? Hey, Jared, we're just gonna hop out here.
Wait, what? Why?
She's kidding.
No, I'm not. Our friend, she just texted us and she said she hit a possum with her car.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know
yeah,
what kind of
it's
possum?
bad. But the possum didn't die. It's adrenaline and rage just made it
We
stronger.
are not
It's chasing
popping
her now.
up. Keep driving.
Not only is Booksmart incredibly funny, but it also has an emotional attachment to it as well. This was quite an unexpected strength to the final film, as it may not only be the comedy that draws the audience to the two mains, but also because of how realistic these characters are. Watching the film, it felt as if Feldstein and Dever were actual teenagers living teenage lives, and the biggest respect I have for this movie is that it tackled a lot of topics that are present within teenage life as of right now, including but not limited to the brilliant representation and inclusivity of gay people, the struggles of trying to fit in with others, and the strength of a great friendship, which is really just to name a few, but Booksmart solidly makes these points of acceptance and friendship clear to its audience.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Me ask the questions!
Oh my god! Oh shit! Is this some Manson family shit? What is this?
No!
Booksmart is fueled by its incredible soundtrack, its wonderful representations of acceptance and friendship, and demonstrates how life is for teenagers at this time in their lives. The brilliance of Kaitlyn Dever and Beanie Feldstein just shines in this film, perfectly acting in their roles as strong friends through thick and thin. The realism of Booksmart is probably the film's biggest credit, and if this was not such a realistic film, the simplistic plot may not have been as entertaining or as enjoyable as it ended up being. Booksmart, for its brilliance, deserves a nice 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Are you going to see Booksmart? Let me know below. If you like what you're seeing here and you want to see even more, check out my channel and be sure to have a look at my previous reviews of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Spider-Man Far From Home. As always, be sure to follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as checking out my newly made podcast, Kia's Reviews, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. This has been Kia's Reviews, signing off for now.